I went to a spa a few years ago with two of my best friends, you know, the type of friends who know too much about you to never break up with them. And every time we meet with those people, we are having such a good time and we can just talk for hours and hours and just, you know, time doesn't exist and we are just having the time of our lives. And it's almost like therapeutic, like healing experience for us, and you come out of that spa or whatever you're in as a new person and you feel so much more positivity and optimism, and they just lift you up to some higher place, and it's priceless, you know. Those meetings with my best friends, it's just really dear to my heart, and I just adore them so much, and they are my heroes and they are my role models, and they carry me through life. That's what I feel like. And those two people, we made an agreement to each other because we had such a blast and we had such a good relaxing time that we were like, we're gonna do this every year. We're gonna meet up once a year in October or November, and we're gonna call it Treat Ourselves Day, and we're gonna give it to ourselves. You know, we're gonna allow us to experience this at least once a year. And this was the plan. Then life happened and we didn't do it for 3 years, I think. And now 2 weeks ago we were talking about life on Messenger, and we were just like, we're just going through some shit. Everybody was just like handled some really shitty things from life, and we were just like, what the hell, you know. And we were discussing those things, and I was like, you know, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like we need a Treat Yourself Day. And done. Today is the Treat Yourself Day and we're going to a spa. As you can see, I'm so happy. I'm so excited to see my friends. They are the, I don't know, true love of my life. They are really everything for me, and I just can't wait to see their pretty faces. And why I want to make this video is because I just saw something on the internet that really spoke to me on so many levels. Stupid meme, but then it just stays in your head and lingers, and you think about it, and it really hit something on me deeply. And the meme was talking about how this society of ours idolizes the idea of having to find yourself a romantic partner, and as if that is the ultimate goal of life, you know. That is the end goal. That is what we should all try for, and it's idolized. But I feel like what should be idolized, and that is even more important, is finding yourself good friends. Finding yourself true friends who will carry you through the life, who will be there for you when you're sad, who will pick you up, who will take, who you can call at 3 o'clock at night when you're crying, who will come over with tissues, who are there, your biggest cheerleaders when you're doing something good, who are happy for you, you know, like really happy for you when you're doing something good and you're succeeding in something, and they will make this happiness even greater because you can share that, you know, with them. And I think this is what life is made of, you know. And I'm not saying that finding a romantic partner is bad or we shouldn't do it. No, of course, love is a beautiful thing. It heals the world. It makes us so much better. I want to find myself a partner, and I think we should, but I think that the foundation should be the friends, you know, because romantic relationships, they come and go. People break up all the time, marriages fail, you know, it is what it is. Love is a risky thing, and it can be a beautiful thing, but it can also be a devastating, terrible thing when it breaks, and it can turn really bad. But the thing that doesn't change is true friendships with people who you know are gonna be there for you no matter what. You know, I can't imagine what would have to happen for me to break up with my friends. What would have to happen? We know way too much about each other, and you know, I see relationships break all the time, but I don't see people breaking up with their best friends. You know, you kind of know those people that you will stay friends with for the rest of our lives. I'm pretty sure I have 5 friends. I can't imagine what would have to happen for us to not be friends, and I am sure that we're gonna be one day very wrinkly and very old, and we're gonna die, but we're gonna die together. We're gonna have each other until the end, until the last moments. But with romantic partners, I'm not so sure, you know. It might go well, you might find the one and only and spend the rest of your life, but you might not, you know, and if those things fail, you have the foundation, your true friends who are there to pick you up. And I think as a society we should idolize finding true friends. We should not be asking, are you single? We should be asking, do you have good friends, you know? Because that would give out the message that that is really, really important, and it might even be more important than finding your one and only. Because to be honest, I can see myself being single for the rest of my life if I don't find myself somebody to love, but I cannot see myself going through life without my friends. They are the ones who carry me, they are the ones who make life such a beautiful place, and I can't see what would have to happen, you know, for us to not be friends anymore. And I really I was thinking like what this man would have to look like or be like, that I would choose him over my friends. I don't think this kind of man exists on this planet. I don't think so. I mean, luckily we don't have to choose, obviously, but if I would have to choose, I would choose my friends over every day, like I think this is the end goal. I think this is the jackpot. I think this is the privilege. Forget about money, cars, whatever, fame. The privilege, the real jackpot is to have true friends, and I think this should be our focus. This should be the relationship that is idolized and that is seen as the most important relationships that we have. I don't know, it just spoke to me on so many levels. That is not to say that we shouldn't find ourselves romantic partners, and love is a beautiful thing, but I'm just saying that don't worry so much about finding that one and only, but worry about having true friends who will have your back no matter what, because I think that is so important, and that is what keeps us sane, you know. That is that should be the end goal, you know. And the good thing about friends is you can have many. You can have, I don't know, I have 5 best friends. If I would have 5 husbands, that would be really sketchy, you know. So you have people, and it's like your team. You have a team around you, you know. And you can let other people in as well, but you never change your team, you know. Speaking of men, I just downloaded myself Tinder app. Okay, let me tell you the funny part is that, first of all, the search pool on my island is like non-existent. I swiped for like 20 minutes and it was over. There are no people on the island, and then this is terrible, but I was just like, I could not even focus on finding myself a good match, because all I could think about is how bad the pictures are. People are putting such bad pictures on their profiles that are doing them no favors. And I was like, with some of them I was like, you look really cute, but you ruined your chances with those kind of pictures. And some people even had like 4 good pictures, let's say, but then they had this one picture. It just ruined it. I was like, if you didn't put this one picture, I wouldn't have, you know, I would have given you a chance, but now you ruined it. So I saw a very big market. I should start offering a Tinder profile picture photography. Is that a thing? Because I can see that there are a lot of people who need this kind of service. Oh, yeah. But no, it's kind of fun to see what kind of people are available, and now I'm in Tallinn, and there's a much more bigger search pool. But anyways, that's not what I want to talk about. You got the message. Find yourself good friends. Surround yourself with good people, and don't be so worried about finding your true love. It will come when the right time is. But just make sure you have people to go through life with, and who you're not gonna break up with when things go bad. Thank you so much for being here. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment letting me know how you're doing, because I want to know how you're doing. How you doing? How are you really doing? Like really, like not like hi, how are you? I'm good, but like really, are you good? Let me know. Yeah, I'm going to the spa. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see my friends. I hope you have good friends. I hope you have a good day, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next Sunday.